Hello there, Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of April 29th through May the 5th. Taurus, you've got a lot of things going on during the week. I can already tell you from the way the cards are acting in my hands. A lot of excitement, a lot of changes. Let's see what actually shows up on the cards for main themes. By the way, this is a general reading, so not everything I see here will apply to every single Taurus that watches this. And if you would like to have a private reading where I can focus on strictly your energies, all you have to do is get my contact information off of my website and get a hold of me, and we'll get that set up pretty quickly. All my contact information is at the website, www.amista.info. So Taurus, first thing I'm looking at in your environment is, and your environment is any place where you have energy or effort invested. Usually it's home, sometimes it's school or work. What I have coming up in your environment is that you're feeling a little bit depressed about some things going on in your environment. They're actually making you feel kind of blue. So for some of you, this can be, that you're not happy with the color of the walls, or that, there's something going on with other people in your environment, but there's something that is actually bringing you down about your environment, Taurus. What I have coming up next talks to me about subconscious leanings. There is something that was an argument or a fight that it seems like it's been put to rest. There's closure there. It seems like it's over. Your subconscious is wanting to figure out how you can actually bring that back. It feels like you didn't get closure for yourself and how it ended, or you feel like you still have more to say about the situation, or you're just not ready to give up the situation. This could even be a relationship that got really rocky that ended, and so you may not be wanting to bring this relationship back. Or, somebody else may not be wanting to bring this back, and you are. And so your subconscious is working on, okay, how can I make that happen? The next thing that we have coming up for you, Taurus, is learning style and communication style. I do feel like right now your learning style is very grounded. It's very focused. It's very much you're learning about things that are going on in the world around you tangibly. You may be taking some kind of orientation for work, or it may be just that you're paying attention to your surroundings and what's going on in your surroundings, and that's where you're picking up new information. As far as your communication style, I do feel like your communication style, first of all, is very compassionate, very warm, at least as it pertains to the main themes of this week. And I feel like you're very clear with what you're saying, um, but you're also very compassionate and very warm about it. So it's not like what you're saying is coming off as brusque. You're being careful about how you convey your messages. Um, and I think that you're conveying them in a way that they can be accepted and received by the person that you're talking to. Being very careful to do that. The next thing that we have coming on in about 15 different directions on a bunch of different projects that you're trying to make accomplishments on at work. So there's a lot to be done in a lot of different areas or on a lot of different projects whenever it comes to working in the material world or making money, making a living. Next, what we're looking at is inner work. It looks to me like you're really focusing on letting yourself expand in your dreams and in your dreaming, allowing yourself to dream bigger, allowing yourself to have expectations that maybe other people would tell you aren't possible, those types of things, really allowing yourself to dream big. Next thing that I'm looking at talks to me about that part of your personality that's being grown or expanded right now. And so what I have coming up is you are trying to make things fair between you and other people that you're in relationship around you. You're trying to make sure that there's a give and a take. You don't want to be the one that's doing all the giving. And also, on the other hand, you don't want to be the one that's doing all the taking. So somebody may be giving more than you're willing to accept. And so you're having to say, you know what, I really love that you would do that for me, but I would really appreciate if you would let me handle that, you know? Or vice versa. It could be that you're giving too much. And so you may be telling somebody, I can't keep doing the things that I've been doing. I have to slow down on some of that stuff. So really wanting to even things out, especially when it comes to relationship is where you're being grown or expanded right now. Hello there, Manuela. Glad to see you, my dear. Next thing that we have coming up talks to me about those things that you stand for, Taurus. And what we have here is that there is something that you have invested some time, some energy, some effort to, and you're not seeing the return of that yet. And so somebody may be saying to you, why are you doing that? Why are you still investing your time, your energy, your effort? Maybe you're starting a business on the side and you're putting a lot into it. Maybe you're doing a lot of promotion to try to bring in the sales and, you're not seeing the results just yet. That stuff takes time. And so somebody could be saying to you, why are you still working on this? You haven't had any results yet in 2 days. Why are you still putting energy and effort out there? It's not working. And you're having to stand up for the idea that you're not done working with it yet. Okay. The next thing that I have coming up talks to me about how other people perceive you. This is really interesting. So usually this is the person that you just had to stand up to, and this is how they perceive you, and they're perceiving you as frustration. You're having frustration in getting things off the ground. That's how they're looking at it. Now, next thing that we're looking at talks to me about the lesson or experience of the week, at least the main theme. Looks like for one thing, it looks like emotionally you're kind of starting to uh, go into yourself more. You're not sharing as much of your emotions with the outside world as you used to. And part of it may be because people are like, well, why are you still doing this? You may not feel like explaining why you're still doing this. But so you're sort of packing your emotions away so that not everybody can see them. And also, I feel like you have some kind of significant sale if it's your own business, not as in things are on sale, but as in something significant is sold that you offer. And so I think some of you are putting some money away once you get more close to the end of the week, like Thursday, Friday timeframe. And then next thing we have coming up, I feel like you guys are going to be away from home for longer than you planned. Let's say longer than you planned. You could be working more hours than you had planned, or you could be actually traveling on some kind of promotional or business trip, but it's going to keep you away from home, whatever that is. The other thing that comes up is you are going to be feeling very much like an independent person, a very self-sufficient person. This is a good card to come up. It does reflect a little bit on relationship as well, though, besides just on finances. Finances, this is really good. The relationship, this shows that you're pretty happy being an independent person. Okay. And then at the very top of this spread, you're showing up here as the Queen of Coins. So this is the end of the week. Whatever it is that maybe you were waiting on to show up as far as profits, maybe that has actually come in, but you've got plenty and you want to share it with those around you. So that's how we end the week, Taurus. Very, very, very good way to end the week. Also, Queen of Coins, that would be your personality. That would be you being you. Having plenty and sharing some of that plenty with others. Okay, so let's see. Manuela, am I doing all signs? I don't know if I'll do all signs today, but I am going to do all signs before the week starts. Only so much a girl can do in one day. So anyway, that was Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by and for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. Thank you to those of you who are getting my contact information off of my website and scheduling a reading. I'm looking forward to it. I have so much fun doing readings. Thank you. Those of you who need a Reiki session, same thing. I love to do Reiki. Just get a hold of me and we can schedule that. Everyone have a fantastic week. Peace out.